Yo, what's going on, guys? And obviously, the rumor going out today is Ben Simmons trade talks. I almost said the Celtics and 76ers into one word. The Celtics and 76ers are talking, and teams discussing deals are often a surface level, and that is at the all time high. Everyone just talks about this because, the Celtics could obviously just be calling to ask, hey, what's the asking price on Ben Simmons? And sure, you know, everyone's saying they're trading Jaylen Brown. And, when I look at this, why would the Celtics give up Jaylen Brown, who's averaging 26 points basically on 50% from the field, 40% from three, one of the best two-way players in the league, and arguably equally as good as Jason Tatum? And like Jason Tatum is really good and better than Jaylen Brown, but Jaylen Brown has shown insane improvement year in year out. And I'm not putting anything against Jason Tatum's work ethic. I just, for some reason, like Jaylen Brown more than Jason Tatum. If as a Celtics fan, my dad's a huge Celtics fan, and I I, I wouldn't trade him. And I know, arguably, can they trade Marcus Smart because he just re-signed, or can they not? And when I look at this in the Celtics roster, I think it should be they should try to maybe get a third team into this deal, maybe like the Kings, but the Kings are playing really good, so maybe you look at the Rockets, see if Eric Gordon could go to the Sixers, try to get a third team where they can keep Jaylen Brown, Jason Tatum, pair him up with Ben Simmons. Maybe they'd be willing to get rid of Al Horford and Robert Williams and Marcus Smart. Would you guys think that would be a good package? You can get a 3-team deal and you send maybe like, obviously not Al Horford to the Sixers, but you send maybe like a Marcus Smart and a Robert Williams, and try to get a third team to take on Al Horford's contract, and maybe you send over, either Neesmith, Langford, or Juancho Hernan Gomez, or Bruno Fernando, or Jabari Parker. Maybe some picks obviously is included. You send some picks to the Sixers, and then some protected picks to whatever team takes on Al Horford. Get a third team trade to send. They'll send some assets for what you give them with Al Horford to the Sixers to even pony up there, and that way you can have a three-headed duo of Jaylen Brown, Jason Tatum, and Ben Simmons, and then Payne Pritchard and our man Dennis Schroeder would still be there, and then you'd also have the ability of having multiple options on this team, as I would think this team would be able to probably go out there and get themselves probably other players, because Jabari Parker, like Grant Williams, would still be on the roster. I mean, promote Sam Hauser and for some 3-point shooting, and then fill out the rest of the roster through free agency. They still have Enes Kanter too at center. So, I mean, arguably the center position would be the weakest, but like they still have Josh Richardson. So really, their shooting guard, small forward, and power forward positions would be great. They'd have Dennis Schroeder and Payne Pritchard. I really think their weakest position would be center, arguably, and I think that's a better team right there that I just came up with than. What do you guys think? Is that a bad team? I think it's a really good team. Maybe I'm wrong. I think I've done a good job piecing this one together. I honestly didn't think it'd be that bad of an idea. I thought it could be a good one. What would you guys do if you guys were the Boston Celtics? Or because the whole asking price thing is like ridiculous that they want. I think this was like Ben Simmons was in trade talks for James Harden. I think Ben Simmons is the type of guy, 2 or 3 players and a pick, or one good player and a few picks. You gotta pick which one you like. I don't think you can have both. That's also another thing that I think I have like a big problem with is Daryl Morey is just kind of a. Oh, yeah, I can't say that word. I gotta edit that out. I'm Jewish though. I would like to say I am Jewish. Sephardic Jew. Family survived the Holocaust. My aunt Kitty, who's still alive, 103, was in the Holocaust. I cannot say that word though. I can't Myers Leonard myself. So I'm gonna have to edit this. We're gonna leave this at the end. What do you guys think of the Boston Celtics trade for trading for Ben Simmons? Do you think that'd be good or bad? I want to hear your thoughts.